Alright YouTubers, so in this video I'm going to capture some frame rates for a i5 9600K with the Asus, I think it's Asus RX 5700 that I have. I have some video cards, it's kind of ridiculous, so also know for sure it's RX 5700. Then we've got a, we're actually using an H370 motherboard by Gigabyte. This is Aorus Gaming 3, and so we're not overclocking. We do have a massive CPU cooler on it though. I think we have 24 gigs of RAM in it, and definitely running this off of NVMe M.2 SSD. So I'm going to start with 1080p, I think. Strike that last comment. We're gonna do. We're gonna start with 4K. Everything's on. All right. So epic across the board. Show FPS is on. And obviously, we'll find out what the frame rates are, and then we can cut some of this stuff back. But frame rate limit unlimited. Sometimes I forget to do that one. Let's apply that, escape, and let's go play. Alright, so you see at the top, almost all the way top right, is your frames per second, and not highly impressive, to be honest with you. High 30s. Sometimes low 30s, so there's obviously a lot of people in these scenes. So this is a good demonstration, at least, because in a second we probably won't see anybody. All right, so as we're hang gliding here, we're in low 40s again. Now skydive, same. Whoops. Alright, so we're in the 30s. FPS. Not ideal, not bad, it's playable. There's definitely some lag. Let's go ahead and I'm dead. So that's the problem with trying to do two things at once. Alright, so we'll go back in. And usually I drop down to high right away, but you know what? I'm gonna just make a couple of small changes here. We'll drop post-processing down, shadows to high, keeping 3D resolution at 100. Then we're gonna go back in. Alright, so those two changes, they got our frame rate up a little. So we are in the 40s, 50s. Yeah, actually solid 50s right now. So this is probably about where you want to play if you've got 4K, so you can enjoy it. It's actually could be a little better. Let's change a couple more things, just so you guys can see the effects that it's having. I don't really want to mess with the texture. We'll change those two things. Alright, so we're solidly in the 50s. Now, my goal is 60s. That's where I like to be when I'm playing Fortnite, above 60. 4K above 60. So this may be something, you know, that with this setup, 2K is the only way to go. Missed it. Dang it. Oh well. I don't want to get shot. Let's get our guy or girl out of here. Oh, look at that. So I haven't played this in a little while, and it would appear that we've got new weapons. Cool. I like that. Davey likes that. Get me out of here. Fuck. Just got laser wrapped. Can't believe I got a sniper rifle with 1 round of ammo in it. Still no bullets. Alright, we're gonna have to go back in here. It would appear. Here we go. Wow, another cool drum gun. No, looks slightly different than one I have, but I still don't have any sniper rounds yet, folks. Okay, I can finally use my sniper rifle. So while I'm hopefully in a safe spot right here, let's go ahead and adjust the settings one more time. You saw we're high 50s, low 60s we've been at. So we'll change, what else can we change here? Mess with the textures and view distance. So pretty much right now we're at high settings on 4K. And this is high 50s. So it really didn't make too much of a difference. Occasionally popping into the 60s. Oh, what the hell? What is that bullshit? That's bullshit, if I must say so. Alright, so we're going to change the settings. So you saw what high does. I'll drop a couple more things down. So we're gonna go back in. Actually, yeah, I'm done. Okay. So we've changed the settings. We're gonna go back in. This will be the last one I do under 4K, I think, because this should get us where we want to be. So that lightsaber thing, that was kind of ridiculous. Being able to defend against a Thompson machine gun. That's pretty good, considering the cyclic rate. So we're low 70s and low 70s, 60s. We're all over the place, but this is definitely much more playable. Now, I said I wasn't going to do it. Let's drop textures down one, effects, and this should put us in a good spot, I think. Yeah, high 80s, 90s, occasionally dropping lower, but gameplay is going to be a lot smoother with this. Now, obviously, if you look at the screen, if you could watch this in 4K, it does not look as nice. So there are some things, obviously, about this that won't be so great. And they got me. Alright, so that's going to do it for 4K settings, folks.